Oh my God, I had to put this picture up, right? I thought it was too funny. I know y'all love me and y'all want to see me. And but first I had to share this because this was something that was shared inside of our group chat. Honey, I thought this was hilarious to get the show kicked off. So if you are a homophobe, right? And before we kick this off, I want y'all to know that I and my team that's on here in the panel, we identify as a threat, and our pronouns are fuck around and find out. So be careful, move correctly when you come into this chat because we are going to light you up. But seriously, no, 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 no. Welcome to In Black, y'all. Happy Tuesday. We have been gone for a minute. I think we've been on a hiatus because everybody has been sick. All types of circumstances have been going on, but we are back. And tonight's topic is going to absolutely just be, I'm hoping, hilarious, because I go in saying that things is going to be hilarious, and then it turns out to turn into a whole debacle. So we're going to say tonight is going to be hilarious. We're going to have a great time. And tonight's topic is the gays on Valentine's Day. Now, before I bring the panel up, if you are watching on my Peach ENT page, please get over to the IME Inc. page if you're interested in hearing anything that we're going to discuss tonight. I just wanted to start out here to let you know that I am live. And you are more than welcome to join us. But this is nonprofit stuff here, nonprofit video and programming. So make it over to IME Inc. 234. Type that in your search bar and follow, or go to LGBTQ in Black. And that's IMBLK if you want to be a part of this, if you want to listen to this conversation. There will be a piece in the end where I actually may drop the link and allow you to ask your questions. If you are curious, it does not make you LGBTQ because you're curious about the community. It makes you more informed. It makes you more aware, and it helps you to make more better decisions. So, with that being said, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna put my panel up and let them say hello, and then I'm gonna disconnect the Peach ENT page. So head over to imecorp.org if you want to watch, or the In Black page. So I'm bringing my panel up. Panel, what's up, panel?
I can hardly see
What's
everybody.
going on, everybody?
What's going
Light.
on?
Need some
How are
light
What's
in
y'all
good,
there.
people?
feeling?
What's good,
Smackety
people?
smack. Trying
Yeah,
to say I'm black
light.
smack.
Light. Yeah, it look like a shadow. Hold on, I'm gonna try to fix
Did
my
you say
light.
my ass look like a shadow?
Yeah,
Didn't you just hear her say I identify as a threat?
I'm just trying to get me some more light so I don't look so dark. Well, it ain't
You
happening. I don't
fine.
know.
You fine. And then you don't need no too much light now, damn it. See,
There
there it
go the
is. Just
pan.
blow yourself up.
See,
Look at that.
I'm always the one in the dark, but I went and got me additional lighting.
Yeah, me too.
So y'all can see all of
Oh,
this, all of this.
Yeah, I went and got new lighting too.
all right. So I'm gonna go ahead on and disconnect my Peach ENT channel. Please head over to IME Inc. 234 or In Black LGBTQ. Or is it LGBTQ in Black? But you'll find us there. It's the same emblem that you
On
see behind
YouTube
me.
or Facebook or where do you tell you to
YouTube, or you can go to Facebook, IME Inc. We are all over. You see the emblem that's up there above Dre. All right, so let me disconnect. So y'all ready to have a really good discussion about this crazy topic?
A gay old time.
Uh, I can't
Okay, we can
wait. See,
hold this going.
listen, our hiatus had me thinking maybe it's too late for us to actually have this discussion. But the more I started thinking about it, I said, yeah, we have to talk about it because people are curious as to what happens when you're LGBTQ plus on Valentine's Day. I'm not sure if it's because of social programming. They think the glory holes or something, or we have wild sex parties, or you never know with people. So I wanted to kind of clear that up and bring some clarity to all of that.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
before I yeah, I see. Thank you, Vonda. I just was looking at the streams and it says it's sending data to IME Inc. on Facebook. Can somebody post it on the page? Can you post it on the page, Vonda?
Not if you took the other one away. No. Can't
Oh,
post-
okay.
uh,
Okay.
let me
Nope, I don't see it. You could probably post the Facebook link up there. All
The
right, but the
Facebook,
show.
nowhere on Facebook.
Okay. Well, post the YouTube link on the Facebook. So that way people could watch. But we're live on Instagram and everywhere else, so that's fine. So anyway, while if you're watching right now, because I see a few people looking at us, please share this live. We're going to have this discussion. We're going to talk about the gays on Valentine's Day, and we're going to kind of dispel the myths of what it is people think LGBT people exactly do. We're always synonymous with kink and wild fetishes and being promiscuous, but we're going to talk about it and we're going to find out, is that actually the case with us on Valentine's Day? In fact, I got this funny video, right? I thought it was hilarious. Y'all can let me know what y'all think. These three white guys was discussing what exactly they think we be doing on Valentine's Day. Yeah, take a look at this. It didn't pop up. What is going on? 1 second, y'all. Let me get it. The gays on Valentine's Day. Now listen to this. This is gonna make y'all laugh.
What do gay dudes do for Valentine's Day?
Fuck. Like, it's no different.
Probably fuck, right?
Yeah, they fuck. Like,
That's
it's
probably
Olive
it.
Garden
Yeah, they
and
just
fuck.
fuck.
Do they take each other out?
Nice Olive Garden and fuck.
Do they take each other out to a nice dinner and just fucking eat each
Sure,
other's asses?
they sure
Yeah,
do, dude.
maybe.
And that's great.
I hope so. I mean,
That's
I want
great.
people to be happy.
Yeah.
Why have you never had someone on here and interviewed him about all our questions?
We did. We actually did a full gay episode. You
What?
brought him in.
Oh yeah, that's
You remember that?
Wait, David July?
Yeah.
That can never be aired.
That was the one that didn't air. But then you brought in a gay guy who was in the military. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
he
our
sat in the
buddy.
booth, and
He answered all.
Oh,
the
we
questions.
did a whole show called "Is It
Is It
Gay?" and
Gay?
we were
Yeah.
judges.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. What do gay dudes do for Valentine's Day?
Fuck.
Okay. What did y'all think about that video? I thought it was funny. It was very blunt. But what y'all think about that video? Is that the experience for all gay people, LGBTQ on Valentine's Day? Is that what that looked like?
Can I ask you a question?
No lies told.
But don't straight people fuck on Valentine's Day too?
That's what he
Like,
said. though.
what-
Like that's what he was saying. He was
But,
like,
I mean, but
like, he was
okay.
saying, he was saying like it's common sense what gays do on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
The same thing we do.
Okay, all right. Because I was getting ready to say, like, damn, that's all. We the only ones that fuck on Valentine's Day. Because I know after the candy and the dinners, I want dessert. So I mean, yeah. Like I think everybody fucks on Valentine's Day. It's a part of the love. It's a part of the sharing and caring. Like, come on now. You show me yours, I'll show you mine.
That's
I
what
mean,
Prince
you mean
said.
okay, but in what capacity? Like, I just thought it was funny, and I think those guys probably weren't homophobic, but
Mm-mm.
and I couldn't find any homophobic videos. But let me ask y'all this: did any of y'all go to a gay nightclub and do a train or stick? Go to the glory hole, or did y'all do any of that?
No,
I'm way too bougie for that.
I don't do that any other day of the year. So I don't see why to take a special day and no.
Mm-mm. I'll create my own first for just me and my man.
Oh, okay. Did y'all give out gifts? You know what? I'm gonna put everybody up and y'all tell me what y'all did on Valentine's Day. Tell the audience.
Oh,
What was your gay Valentine's Day like? Go ahead, Dre.
we did a sushi night actually.
Yeah.
I bought us a sushi kit for our anniversary, and we finally broke that bitch open, and we had some Japanese beer. Um, and did we make margaritas that night too? We used our ninja slushy to make margaritas. We were lit, but yeah, it was fun. It was different. So like a little in-house, romantic type thing this year. Nothing big.
Nothing gay, nothing especially stereotypically gay, right?
No, I mean we fuck regularly. That ain't a Valentine's thing. That's a regular thing. I have a high sex drive. You with me, goddamn it? We fucking.
All right, Tim, come on. What did you do on Valentine's Day?
Well, I've been single for a long time. So, like with every holiday, it depends on what I'm in the mood for on that holiday, you know. And this Valentine's Day after work, I just made arrangements to spend some time with a special friend. We're not in a relationship, but we've had been dealing with each other for close to 20 years, and we cooked together, watched a couple of movies, and then we fucked. Yeah.
Okay. But none of that sounds especially gay. Nothing especially gay happened.
Other than the sex, no.
Okay. Thank you, Tim. Vonda, how was your Valentine's Day? Did you do anything that was, did you have like a all girls orgy and what is, some of the things that, lesbians supposed to be doing on Valentine's Day?
My computer went out and came back in. I have spilt soda over everything. But did I have girls over here? No. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. A lot of people may be shocked by it. That to me is when you show love every day, why you got to have a day with some imaginary person called Cupid to decide what love is. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
So no pegging, no nothing, no
I
especially
can tell
lesbian
you,
stuff.
I was asleep by 8 o'clock.
No lesbian, nothing happened. Nothing really gay happened. You didn't go to the lesbian club.
I
You
don't
ain't
do that anymore. No.
okay, so nobody came over with rainbows on their breast or nothing. Nothing especially stereotypically gay.
Normal day for me. Normal day.
Oh, okay.
Watch some first 48. 8. I mean, do what I do every day. 3 meals a day, eat, watch some TV, and go to sleep.
Okay.
Now that was
Ain't
romantic.
I guess you were looking for something, but anybody who truly knows me, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day when I show it all year round.
all right.
Why I never understood why we take some of these days and turn them into all this extra for what? When you show it every day. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Now I ain't do no what you do, Peirrce.
I'm
Queen.
about to come up here.
Yeah, tell them what you did.
All right, so Valentine's Day, I didn't do anything. I watched television. I laid in the bed. Oh no, actually, the first part of the day, I actually went to work. And no, I didn't work at a gay club or not a nightclub. I wasn't a waitress wearing the tiny little rainbow. Nothing like the television. My boobs were covered. I didn't have on pasties. I didn't do nothing especially LGBTQ or what's expected of us. I just went to work, came home, watched TV, and that's it. That was my day. That's what it consisted of. So it sounds like all of the things that we supposed to be doing. Are we really a part of the community? We sound boring. Well,
Or
look at
maybe
that
we
Cornelia
sound sane.
We sound like some grown ass adults.
Maybe that's what it is. And people's expectations are just too damn high. They watch too much TV.
Yeah, they watch too much freaking TV.
Much TV.
Y'all supposed to Peirrce folk on Valentine's Day. They everything thing like they do on the L word.
Yeah, we supposed to get it popping.
Mm-hmm. OnlyFans page is popping.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be on Grinder and having several hookups for the night. What happened to your Grinder account?
We ain't showing feet on this OnlyFans page. My jack was disconnected.
All right. So my first question, well, that was a question based off that video, but my first question for tonight is Tim would have to answer this question. Well, actually, Tim already answered it. Tim is dating. It says, how do single Black LGBTQ people experience Valentine's Day compared to couples? But I think we kind of answered that just now.
I'm not dating.
Oh,
That's someone that I've had attachments with for almost 20 years. But we're not dating because we know we're not relationship compatible. So I guess you would classify it as friends with benefits.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I'm still very much single. I just chose to stick with something familiar as opposed to running out and I guess purchasing something new.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it is Valentine's Day. There is a little bit of sentiment, in the day, on the Valentine's days that come around, that I feel that. But for the most part, Peirrce, it's just another day. I've been single long enough that I don't. Excuse me. I'm having problems with my acid reflux. I don't, it's not an extremely emotional day. There's no baggage. I'm not sad on that day because I don't have anybody. I don't feel any feelings that are any different any other day. There are mornings that I wake up, I'm lonely because there's nobody next to me. There's nights that I go to sleep, I feel a little lonely because there's nobody next to me. And Valentine's Day is not a dramatic difference. I don't feel more lonely or less lonely on Valentine's Day. It's just really another day. When you realize what these holidays are about, it's more financial for the economy than it is about us. None of these holidays that we go bananas over none of them are really about us. They're about keeping the economy pumping. Valentine's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. It's all about the economy. So it's just another day, baby.
Thank you, Tim. So I'm going to go into my next question. It's going to be a little bit deeper. Again, I said this was going to be light, and I tried to keep this show light because we could get deep up in here to the point we ready to claw everybody's eyes out. We ready to go off. We ready to go into the streets and bust car windows. But tonight we're not gonna go there. So my second question is, why is affection between straight couples considered cute, but between LGBTQ couples labeled too much? Who wants to jump in? I see Vonda moving around.
I did.
Vonda, you want to jump in? No. All right, come on, Dre. Why is it too much?
I felt like she was going to call my name, Jesus. I just think people just don't have their mind is just not open. It's not too much. Now let's be 100%. It's only too much if it's a masculine centered woman kissing on another woman or two men kissing on each other. It's never too much when it's two big breasted, cute ass women kissing on each other. Then it's a fantasy. But before that fantasy, if it's two men, it's gonna be a problem. I don't care where you are, because that's the way us folk was raised by our grandparents who didn't have nothing else to do but say whatever the hell they wanted to say out their mouths. But if it's two big breasted women that look like they belong in porn and they kissing on each other, that is a straight man's fantasy. He's gonna try to join. He's gonna sit and watch. It depending on where you are, he might beat the hell off. But let me and my man be kissing on each other in public, then it's gonna be too much. So I think it depends on who they watching, first of all, and then where you are, second of all. And then other than that, you just closed-minded people who grew up in the culture church and you don't know nothing better. So everybody think that, you're going to hell with gasoline drawers on, but don't tell nobody. You'll be sitting right next to the pastor. Praise him. But yeah, that's my answer. I just think it depends on the person. Some of us just don't have open minds, so it's like, oh God, look at that, But at the same time, that's the same way I get when I see two ugly people kissing. I be like, what the hell? So it could be straight or gay. Two people that don't look like they belong together. You look like, what the hell? Like, stop that, But then they say ugly people make cute babies, so. Ugly people.
Vonda, are you ready to answer this question?
So everything that Dre said is correct. People are uncomfortable. Like two straight people can walk down. I mean, just say girlfriend and boyfriend walk down. He can have his arm hugging her behind, but as soon as two women do it, it's a problem. Or if two men do it, it's a problem. It don't even matter what it is. Just the same sex doing anything, public display of affection, it's uncomfortable for people because they were taught that it's uncomfortable. You see what I'm saying? It goes based upon what they're willing to accept. That's what it is. And we're now in a time where now people want to call everything that we do out loud as some political stance because, we got rights. Well, we got rights either way. You can't tell me where I can place my hand. Ain't no law saying that I can't kiss. I mean, I don't know of none in my city because there is no law that says that I can't kiss somebody. People kiss all the time. I'm just saying. But you feel as though it's degrading or whatever, then you got to change yourself. And I challenge for every person. Y'all know me. I'm the activist. You know what I mean? Our love is not, excessive. Be loud with it. Do it. Make them uncomfortable. Maybe they'll stop coming outside and we'll take over. I don't know. I'm just being funny. But yeah, just, be unapologetically you and do what you feel is right. Be you. Forget what they say. That's their uncomfortability. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. I don't care. Like, what y'all think? If I want to, put my arm around the waist and slow down and to slide down and palm it, I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? And if you got a problem with it, and we're going to hold hands as we walk in the movie theater. And I'm going to lean over and kiss and feed popcorn and all of that. You got a problem? That's you. You're not going to make my date uncomfortable and my day uncomfortable because you got a problem. Try it sometime.
All right, come on, tell.
Empowerment. That's the part. Empowerment. But I really think that it's such a problem because just like racism is something that is taught to people. It's something that is bred into people. And and some people might get upset about what I'm going to say, but y'all know I'm not shy about voicing my opinion. A huge part of why people can't tolerate it is because of religion. And it's a control issue. It's the same control issue that people who are racist use to keep the control that they have. I'll use the United States for example. The United States is bred, raised, born on slavery and racism. And it's also used to maintain control. So in order to maintain this control, in order to keep all of the things that they've acquired, they have to instill racism in every generation. So they teach them that racism is right, so they can maintain the control, they can maintain the dominance, and they can keep everything for themselves. And it's the same thing with religion. You go in any religious book, there's no religious book that flat out says that homosexuality is a sin. And the things that it does say, such as a man who lies with another man as he lies with a woman shall surely die. That's not directly saying homosexuality is wrong. People are just raised to believe what they believe, and religion propels hatred. In this particular instance, religion propels hatred. The Black church, for an example, we are demonized, we are ridiculed, we are abused, we are isolated, we are disowned because of that's what has been taught for centuries in churches. And that's what's been taught for 400 years in Black churches. And it propels the stigma. That's my answer.
Thank you, Tim. You and I both is over here suffering from acid reflux. Did you have some red sauce too?
I felt they coming, but I had company the other night, and I just wanted to do this barbecue chicken and these lemon vinegar French green beans, and baby, tore my ass up. So now I'm paying for it.
Sitting there eating that bougie shit, they'll do it every time.
But my acid reflux comes with hiccups. So that's what you're hearing is the hiccups. That's why I sound like my volume going in and out. It's not the volume going out, it's silent hiccups. But that chicken was gooch.
Oh Lord. Hey y'all, to the people tuning in, we are a family here, so don't mind us talk about our acid refluxes and ugly people kissing and stuff. We're a family here, and when you come on this panel, you become family, or you in the chat, we just chat it up. How you doing? Is that Pan Gray? AT, she said religion, conda, or I'm not sure what your pronouns are, so please forgive me. Religion conda crosses both sides of the margin. As far as me with this question again, y'all done said it all because y'all so brilliant. We on season 2. Y'all already understand what goes on. All of this is just social engineering. You know, it's cute for two heterosexual people to be kissing. It's terrible if LGBTQ couples is kissing. So yeah, social engineering. One day we'll all just knock it the fuck off and move on, but until then, keep kissing in public, keep hugging, Keep doing what Vonda doing, cuffing asses and men, cuff your man's ass. Whatever y'all do. Whatever y'all
Indeed,
do.
I do.
Touch them men pecs. So whatever it is you need to do to make your partner happy, get it in. Do you. So my next question, and I know y'all had 2 weeks to think this over, right? Because I thought this one would be more difficult than the other ones. Have you ever felt fetishized instead of genuinely desired?
Yes.
All
Oh,
right. So let's start with Vonda.
okay, Vonda.
Let's go, Vonda.
Yeah, I've been there before. Yeah, I've been there. I've been in my younger day, my younger heyday. I've been some women's first. They just want to see what it's like, but genuinely, you really feeling them and really like them, but they just wanted to get that one thing to say, hey, they did it and they gone. In my mid years, I've been there. Really thought somebody was for me, but then when you sit back and really observe and really see what they're doing, they just with you because of who you are as a person. And sometimes you'll find yourself put more into the relationship than they are. And then when you start having certain conversations, certain things are telling. You just gotta it ain't going nowhere. And then you gotta ask yourself, is it really that good? Is the sex really that good for me to stay? And it's time to roll. I'm just keeping it real. It ain't all that. For real, for real. But yeah, I've been there where it's not genuine. There's times that I felt I was, giving my all, really trying to make. I think we was in a relationship, my younger heydays, for like a year and a half. But come to find out, it was just sex for them, and they was doing everything else and not being, had they been transparent and said what it was. I'm not going to be your fetish when you want to sleep with a woman. I'm there, and then you want to go off and do. I don't get down like that. That ain't what I do. Uh-uh. Nah. That's it.
Thank you, Vonda. All right, who we going with? Tim, we going with you or we going with Dre? I see y'all both moving y'all mouth. Y'all both look like y'all eating or doing something. Who am I picking? All right, Tim. I see you unmuted.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely know what it feels like to be fetishized. What was the word you used?
You said it right, fetishized.
Oh, I got it right for a change. I do. For several reasons. Number one, I'm I'm a stage entertainer, and people people assume certain things immediately when they see you on stage and in an outfit about that big. Uh, and then on top of that, people talk about sexual experiences, and I've got a lot of A+ ratings. So, when people hear things like that, I literally have had people come up to me and say, well, such and such told me, and I want to find out. So, I've had these type of things happen to me so often. I hate the word sexy, and there's people that are just kind of looking cross-eyed right now, like, you don't like being called sexy. I don't, because there's so many qualities about me that are worth admiration, that just constantly, and I know the physical is the first thing that people see, don't get me wrong, but for that to just be it all the time, after a while, it just, instead of sexy sounding like a compliment, to me, it sounds like nails going across a chalkboard. And then I have to put on that generic smile because they don't realize that they just struck a nerve or pushed a button. But I definitely know what it feels like to be objectified. You know, people see you as an entertainer and they see me as a dancer. And a lot of my dancing is high energy. So I've been asked quite a few times, do you fuck the way you dance? People's physical desires are normally what they approach you with. And I just would appreciate people approaching me more often, wanting to know who I am, what I like, what's my favorite color, what I like to do for fun, as opposed to, can you last this long? Somebody said it's this big. Yeah, I know what it's like to be objectified. It gets old. That's my answer.
Ooh, wow, Tim. Wow. Go ahead, Tim. Ooh, you let it all out.
I did, because it's something that's very, very, very personal to me. And a lot of times when people approach me, especially on social media, the first thing they say is, "Hey, sexy." And me being an intelligent man, not realizing that they don't know my life's experiences, I don't say anything. I just continue with the conversation. But it would really, really come off better, you know, if people actually wanted to know who I am outside of the physical attributes. That's my answer.
Thank you, Tim. All right, Andre.
All this chocolate right here. Listen, baby, I'll give you a cavity. You better ask somebody. But I mean, I think everybody at one point in their life has been fetishized. I think that's just normality now. Just given the culture we grow up in, we live in. You know, when you're a little child and you're watching TV with your uncles or your grandparents, they be like, you know, look at that girl right there. What you do or something like that, you know, or just you know, your crew with you when you're growing up with your crew and everybody looking at the same person. And I won't talk about the things me and my crew do, but yeah, you know, like, you know, I think everybody at one point in time has been somebody's fetish. I'm a little bit different. I think it's cute. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, sometimes it's just cute, and it don't get no further than. The good thing with me is I'm not attracted to cute. I think that's the problem. You know what I mean? Like, something that's cute don't turn me on. So it's I'm weird. You know what I mean? Like, I have things that just don't do it for me. And I'm one of them people. If you can't if I'm not attracted to you intellectually, sexually, you don't have a chance in hell. So you got a whole problem. Like, if you can't make my brain jump, you ain't gonna make my dick do nothing. So, you know, I'm grown now, but it's been like this forever, ever. You know, if I don't see what I want from you, I don't really care what you got. It is what it is. You know, because I know me, and because I don't know about them other cancers, but this one right here, listen here, yeah. You know, they don't call us bottom feeders for nothing. So that's how I look at it. You know, that's how I look at it. But, you know, we are who we are, and we do what we do. Um, yeah. I mean, it's happened. It's gonna keep happening. It'll happen till I'm gone. You know, I'm in the casket still this damn fine. Which, I mean, you know, the angels will be rejoicing. That's all I can say. Smack, you got a question on the floor. What's up?
Now I was just gonna say I love it. I love everything you said. Because you know, I'm a Leo the lion, and if I don't want to, like, I don't care how, I just want to say I don't care how beautiful you are. You can have, I don't look at body to say I want to sleep at. It's about the mind. if you can't talk and hold a conversation with me, or at least like I can jump into your world and understand what you're talking about. Like, if we ain't got no communication, I don't care how good you look, I don't care what you were blessed with, or and one, I don't do all that heavy makeup and all that. I like natural beauty. And if you have BBLs and all this other stuff to make yourself look like that, that's a turnoff for me. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? That's just not in my world. You know, I'm all about that natural beauty and that mind. If you don't stimulate my mind and I can't stimulate yours, we doing it back and forth. I'm not even looking trying to get downtown. You know what I mean? Or even I'm trying to get right here uptown. Let's build.
Listen, if that train ain't leaving from uptown first, it's a problem. You already stuck in the tunnel.
I'm a Leo. We are leaders. And if you ain't trying to lead me in another forward direction, you trying to lead me down, I'm gonna leave you right down there. My dad said, don't worry about it. You meet the same people on the way back down. Man, I'm a leader. I like to be out front. Come on, let's go.
You know, and people think that I'm arrogant for thinking that way. You know, I don't care that you have a nice body. I don't care what you're wearing. I don't care what you're driving. I'm not a materialistic person. There's nothing that I need from you but you. I got my own everything. So it's important for me to be attracted to you as a person, because I've had my share of sexy dummies. They got this beautiful body and they dress to the T, but you can't talk to them about shit. They don't understand nothing. They ain't got no opinion about nothing. And then I want somebody that stimulates my mind, that I can have a conversation with, that you know, there's no uncomfortable pauses. We have things in common. They want to know about me. They want me to know things about them, you know? And that's more important to me than the physical. And it's definitely more important than sex. Sex comes so easy, especially in 2026. That's not a perk. Because you built like a brick house, okay? That's mean the world to somebody, but it don't mean much to me. If I don't enjoy being around you, I don't want to touch you. I don't care what you look like.
All right. Gone Libra. Tim is a Libra since everybody telling they astro signs.
and he's pan.
That's a whole nother story. Let me come up on this.
It ain't too much that you can cook in the kitchen without the pan, baby.
Let them know. Let them know.
That's why I air fry.
All right. Gone, y'all. Y'all had a lot to say. This question for me, man, as an LGBTQ woman that's pan, I'm always overly fetishized. I'm gonna just have to start with the gay men. Stop touching my boobs. They are mine. They are not yours. Stop fetishizing my boobs.
But
I don't know what that's about. I don't get it. Y'all don't know me, but y'all love me because the boobs.
Absolutely. Every time you log on, before I notice your lipstick, before I notice your makeup, before I even know the hair choice for the week,
Didn't know.
I look for them titties. Don't be offended. Now, a stranger coming up and wanting to touch them, now that's when you. But it's just people expect us not to still admire beautiful things just because we don't want that anymore. And you have a beautiful rack. Not being disrespectful. Not overstepping no boundaries, Vonda. But you have a nice, you know, and it's you don't have to look for them. They just show up.
They just show up.
And they be there. They just be like, hey, and you just want to wave back to them. You just want to have a conversation. Don't take it personal, boo. We just it's my mom used to always tell me I was a titty baby.
Oh,
And I asked her, what does that mean? And she told me if a woman was flat chested, I would not go to her.
oh
The
wow.
only women that I would let hold me as a child was women who had cleavage, not titties, cleavage. And when they helped me, I would just rest on them and I was fine. Ain't make a sound. So I think it's something, I don't think it's necessary sexually. I don't think it's sexual, but it's something that it just, we admire beautiful things and those are beautiful.
Oh, okay. So on to the next section of this fetishizing stuff, okay? For me. Um, and y'all probably experienced this, right? Do your friends make you feel, do your friends over fetishize you like, oh, you are the LGBTQ first plus friend? If I was gay, would you F me? Would you date me? Oh, you look good. If I was gay, I would be with you. I've had that. And I'm like, really? Why we just can't be friends and you not even have that thought circling around your head about me? You know, that's one situation. And then when it just comes to heterosexual men, oh my God. Now, listen, y'all all know us in the community, we have like an aura with us, right? That we can pick up and that let us know that, ooh, that person is a part of the community. But I think it reads off to a heterosexual person like it's an extra it factor that radiates, that makes them want to come towards you, and they're just overly sexualized, like, ooh, if I could get you, ooh, ooh, would you want to sleep with me? I would love to get with you. I would love to touch your butt. I would love to touch your butt. They just be all horny and mesmerized by you. Some people say nasty stuff. Some of these heterosexual people just stare at you like this. And you looking around like, wait a minute, what's going on? I'm not doing nothing but just standing there. So I'm just overly fetishized on so many levels and friendships, gay men, heterosexual men, straight women, just oh listen, I went to nightclubs before and I've had a woman come up to me and say, you know what, I'm not a part, I'm not gay, but I would fuck you. So, these are the experiences that we have. And I like to attribute that to that extra je ne sais quoi that we have as being a part of the community. We have that extra aura thing that gives off. I don't know what it is, but it attracts people. I saw Vonda with her hand raised. Go ahead, Vonda.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I'm about to be transparent on the show right now and say why I don't. There's only certain men that are allowed to hug me. All men can't hug me. And I'm going to tell y'all why. And you touched on it, Queen. Men always fetishize what it would be like to be with me because I'm a lesbian, so they think that thing is tight. You know what I mean? That like it's a virgin, and a lot of straight men want to be thinking you're
Yes.
thinking like they're gonna be your first, and a lot of, not saying all, but
And
I've had a
bust
lot
you
of
up
men,
in the inside.
people I thought was cool, like I would say you was my boy, but once you start drinking and people start tripping, conversation going cool, and you say something crazy, man, let me tell you, too many of them conversations, I stopped letting because the conversation went to about my breasts. You know what I'm saying? That it went back to the sex and what they imagine it would be like, what they would do to me. So, in my late teenage years, I say in between 19, 20, I stopped letting men hug me. If you are not my mother, my brother, my dad, men who mean something to me in my life, you could not hug me. I either do a pound, do the elbow, yo, what up, bro? High five, but no hugging. I had to know that you was genuine. And people could call me crazy if they want, but until you've had that experience of a heterosexual man thinking that he could talk to you in that way, especially someone you considered a friend, and the way that they described what they was going, what they wanted to do with your breasts, put them together and had their, you know what I mean? That's how graphic it got. And you would have thought, you know, for me, that was kind of traumatic, but I'm being transparent. You don't talk to me like that. I don't come to you talk about what I'm going to do to you or even your girl. It's just a lack of respect. And from this day, a lot of men, I don't be hugging on everybody. And that's why I don't trust you yet.
I want to piggyback off of what Vonda said, because every word that you said resonated, because it's not just men. Women do the same thing.
Get out.
Which, baby, women will put you in a situation to make you feel like the ultimate man. And then when that alcohol comes out, you know, I have to be very careful with the women that I befriend, because I've had so many women try to get me, and a couple of them succeeded. It's like this. Women also feel like they can turn you out. Women also feel like they can bring you back to the other side, you know. And I've experienced these setups a lot of times, you know, and it's when it's people that you genuinely care about, you don't expect that to come out of them. You know what I'm saying? But alcohol, when alcohol is in play, that's when the truth comes from behind the curtain, and shit, it rears its ugly face. You know what I'm saying? And I've been through that scenario quite a few times, and I've lost a lot of female friends because after the situation didn't turn out the way they wanted to, they then felt uncomfortable being in my presence. I also stopped telling men that I work with my sexual orientation, because men do one of two things. They either become extremely paranoid and assume you after them, or they come to you with all of their curiosities. And I lost a friend and became indifferent with a friend over one question. If I messed around, would you mess with me? And when I told them they were people that I wouldn't be attracted to, they were offended. Now I had to sit back and think about that. If I'm straight and I'm not interested in other men, why would my reaction be that extreme that a man that they men is not attracted to me? It just brings a whole bunch of shit into your space that you're not there for. You know what I'm saying? Okay, sis, I know you're attracted to me and everything, but we've had conversations and you already know at this point in life, that's not what I'm looking for. Why would you put me in that position? And then get mad when my bold, blunt ass rejects you. Because y'all know, some of these people are just tuning in, but y'all know I don't bite my tongue for shit. And you rub me the wrong way, I'm not going to be polite about it. I'm not sugarcoat anything. I'm just going to ram it in with no motherfucking lube. So that's my answer. And I completely understand and respect every word that Vonda said, because I know for a fact it's true.
Wow. We all said a lot here. This question, look, like I said, I don't expect these questions to take these turns, but honey, we done lit y'all up tonight about over fetishized. Listen, y'all don't want to see us in public doing anything, but then y'all want to see us. Y'all really want to see us, and that's crazy. Oh my God! So check your friends, check your families. So my next question. What's one myth about Black LGBTQ love you want to debunk tonight? What's one myth? If you can overturn one thing that homophobes or heterosexual people think or gay people think, one myth you want to debunk tonight, what would that be? It looks like Dre is ready. Dre is hot and ready.
I mean, for me, it would just be that everything is not just about sex. I think we have made the whole homosexual being like all we do is just fuck. Now like I said, if I'm dating somebody, I have a high sex drive, but everything is not just about sex. Our relationship is based off of love, just like yours is. We want realness just like you do. Smart ones of us want to be married just like everybody else. I mean, there are some who may not want to be married, and that's your dumbness. But there are, for the majority, we went to white picket fence with the puppy and the dogs and all that good stuff. We're not trying to just lay down and spread them high and wide. I particularly don't even like people who have a lot of body counts. It's just me. It's just me. So that's the thing I've learned. A lot of people in this, especially, and I've learned it. I didn't learn it until I started dating guys. That a lot of people in this lifestyle think that everything is about sex, and it's not. And I don't know no other way of putting it. Like, if I'm with you, yeah, we can talk. If I'm not with you, we ain't got nothing to talk about. How much money you make a year? Can you pay my bills? What is your goals in life? Why did you stop going to school directly after high school and decided you didn't want to go back to school? What do you do for a living? Do you prefer paper or plastic? It's just things you need to know about people. But yeah, that's my biggest thing has always been that this lifestyle is not just a sexual lifestyle. We're not thoughts. We're not. Some of us are not thoughts. Some of us are not hoes. I mean, there's a couple sprinkled through the garden, but that don't mean everybody's a hoe. So, that's how I look at it.
Thank you, Dre. All right, Vonda, you ready?
Oh, man, I drank too much water. I'm sorry, my stomach tight. But I want people to know I'm getting tired of people thinking like Black LGBTQ love, Q plus love is dramatic and that we always breaking up, going to the next. That's not, it's sort of like what Dre just said. You know what I mean? Come on, man. When you really look at it, it's more broken relationships and divorce rate is higher on your side than over here. So I want y'all to stop thinking because we're different that we flipping and flopping to the next one. That ain't true. Like I said, I can count. I'm 50. I'm 53 plus, going on 53 plus, and I count it all right there. Some people can't do that, but I can. We not flipping and flopping and poking and poking here and poking there, like or licking here and licking there, whatever y'all call that ish. That ain't us. And stop thinking that it's us. And do some of the data research, and you'll see that y'all got more problems over there. Marriages are more successful over here. You know what I mean? So that's all I want to say. Stop trying to think because you already don't accept us and everything else that come with us is effed up too, but it's not. You need to worry about what's going on over there. We can give y'all some advice. Call us.
Thank you, Vonda. Tim.
I'm so serious though. Man, I could go in. I really could, but I'm gonna be good. I could go in.
See,
all this trade running from their women coming over to this side. Stop it. Don't get me started. The trade,
Oh
honey.
Lord.
The trade.
That's a
All right, move us along for y'all.
that's
That's a whole
that's,
nother show.
that's a
Y'all
whole
let loose some
show in
beats.
itself.
Yeah, but they not getting the love they need over here. They running over here.
But they only hopping in the bed and hop right out. They ain't staying.
They making promises, paying bills. What you talking about? Okay, hold up. Another show.
Peirrce, write that down. Because that's truly is another show. And that's a show, that's a full show.
Don't encourage her. That'll be next week's topic. Don't you do it.
Well, but look, a large part of the reason why people have why they have that stigma is because a lot of people befriend Twan and Sequavion and little Michael around the corner. And these are gay men that'll walk around with you in the store shopping for shit to wear along with you, that will sit up and gossip with you, that will sit up and do your hair, that will let you call him girl, and he will call you girl back, and y'all party together, and he's your sister, and you his sister, and y'all get the impression that all of us are like that. And see, there's a whole different class outside of Sequavion and little Michael that you don't realize are not in the clubs, is not in the streets. You know what I'm saying? We just live normal lives, just like you. And we're not hopping from lap to lap and dick to dick and ass to ass. Just like you, we select who we lay with. Just like you, we go through droughts. Just like you, we don't want just any and everybody next to us just to have somebody there. You know what I'm saying? And the public has this view of us based on what they see the most. But they don't realize that there's a whole different class of gays that live just like you, and the only difference is what goes down in our bedrooms. That's my answer.
Thank you, Tim. Oh man. Everybody got good points. So I got 2 myths I want to debunk. 2. Because something just flashed across my mind, right? And I know y'all gonna enjoy this one. The first one is one myth I want to debunk is just because 2 females within the community have relations, right? They don't have intercourse per se, the way that 2 men can. That doesn't mean that we're not having sex, because we do be having sex. And it's good. It's good. All right. Second myth to the people that's watching, right? And it's probably gonna fuck y'all up. That LGBT couples don't always look like 2 men, 2 women. It could be a woman and a man together. So while you out there going, ooh, that's nasty. I see these 2 men, these 2 women, it's not natural. They are a part of the community. Understand that you could be looking at a woman and a man kissing, and them could be 2 bisexual people there. That could be a trans woman and a man that identifies a heterosexual. It could be a whole nother level of our community that you probably didn't take the time to learn and understand. So the debunking is it's not always with our community that we look the same. 2 ladies, 2 men. So Tim, come on up.
Here's one that I want to debunk. And I got so into the last one that I forgot to say this one. Y'all ready? anal sex is not gay sex. There are more heterosexual couples out here fucking in the ass than there are gay couples.
Pegging.
There are more straight women out here eating ass than gay men. Stop referring to anal sex as gay sex because it's not gay no more because y'all took that from us. Y'all are the fucking champions. Y'all are walking around with the motherfucking championship ass eating belts.
Loose booties.
Y'all are walking around with championship anal sex belts. Y'all done surpassed us in all the bullshit that y'all are saying that we do. This is so fucking evil. Now, what's the difference in me fucking somebody ass and you fucking somebody in the ass? You're fucking your woman in the ass.
I know the difference. They don't know anal care like we do.
Regardless of how it's presented, what's the difference? An ass is an ass. What's the difference between me putting my tongue in somebody's ass and your girl putting her tongue in your ass? Absolute fucking nothing. An ass is an ass. Stop saying that these things are gay when y'all are doing this shit now more than we are. Stop saying we're evil for what we do when y'all are doing this shit more than we are. That's my answer.
Oop, go ahead, Vonda. And they strapping up, huh, Vonda? They done took over for the lesbians.
Yo,
Yes.
I love you, Tim, man. Because I'm saying, yo, you summed that up, bro. It ain't nothing to say.
Go ahead and add pegging on top. Add pegging on top.
Pegging.
Yeah, I ain't going there. I want to talk about something I heard on a talk show one day on a podcast. Man got up there and said another woman can't make another woman you know,
orgasm.
Yeah. Can't another woman can't make another woman have an orgasm. That is lies. That is lies. Because brother, don't get mad with us because you don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Some of us got books out. I'm just saying that we can help you, bro. But don't say another woman. And I was like, yo, he's misinformed. Like, who he been around? You need to get around some real ones.
He is. He's misinformed.
Misinformed big time. And a lot of I just, you hit that myth there, lots of times. And I don't want to give out no ideas. You know what I mean? Women, they like foreplay. They like to feel love. They like to work up to that motion. You coming in, cut. Hey, bro, you looking out for yourself. You ain't looking out for her. And I'm just saying all of y'all, but I'm just saying.
Can I say men like that too, though?
Say it again.
I said, but there's also men who like foreplay too, and I think that's another issue. I think that needs to be debunked because I've learned that foreplay.
I don't know what they like. I ain't in there. I don't know nothing about that on that.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you on
that side over there on the heterosexual side. I don't know.
I ain't talking about heterosexual.
I mean, I've been hearing it on social media now that the feathers got to come out and different things they're asking their female to do. That's what's up. But I'm debunking that myth, and I'm gonna let you come on, Andre, because I don't know. But I'm going to debunk that myth about a woman not being able to make another woman have a O is full of ish, and I just want to put that out there.
And how you know?
Because hey man, that's what I strive to do when I'm with the one I love each and every time. Ain't no half butt over here. What you mean? What? What? I got to be good. I got to be good. Because I'm being good. I'm being good because I am not on the radar. I'm not out there to be. I don't want nobody coming. Hey, how you doing? Nah, none of that.
Did you just turn to a Jamaican on me though?
I'm taking. So don't be trying to. I'm just saying. I know.
You just turned to a whole Jamaican on me.
I know, and I'm gonna keep going. Boy, when that hand come up, whoop! You know what I mean? For real, I know. And when you're with that person you love and you can talk about it, and they tell you that they never felt like that ever in their life, even when they was, with the other side of the world. Dude, I know what I'm doing. I don't know about all these other ones out here. Maybe I should write a book. And I don't use this is the other thing. Stop thinking that all lesbian women got to put a strap on. I stopped that probably over 20 years ago. I ain't got to do that.
That's why them straight men be coming for you because they trying to see if...
That's not even in my thing. That's not even what I do. You know what I mean? And if you're in a relationship like that with another lesbian, I mean, hey, if that's what you like, hey,
I didn't have the remote.
But I don't do nothing like that. I ain't got to do that. It's been over, man, probably 25, 30 years.
I did not have the remote, boo-boo.
Oh, okay. Let me let Andre go. All right.
Okay. I was just saying for my reference that men enjoy foreplay too. I don't want y'all to think that they don't. The issue I have learned with men is that a lot of men have never experienced true foreplay. So when you hit a spot that they have never known that they have, it scares the shit out of them.
They run.
Yes. There are spots that would make niggas climb walls that they never knew existed. And when you hit it, it's always, they get scared, they get nervous. It's always an excuse. Oh my God, that tickles. Don't do that. I don't like to be tickled. No, bitch. I just found a spot that your punk ass wasn't ready for. And I have learned, because I'm thorough in my investigation. And so you gotta, you gotta seek to find, but the word says, seek and ye shall find. So I sought after the Lord, and he heard me, and he answered me. And so I have learned people get nervous when you hit a place that they never understood before, even when you make things happen. Like, men ain't used to shaking. So when you put that good work on them, and they get to shaking, and they like, what type of bitch in me is this? Listen, Linda, listen. You have experienced some things. I'm telling y'all, like, it's a lot of shit that men ain't used to, because they used to just wham bam, thank you, man, one good quick, because that's all the fuck they used to. But when you take your time and you explore correctly, there are some erogenous zones on men that will make a motherfucker nervous to be around you, because especially when you ain't one of these deep tunnel niggas that's out here that done been ran through like a dart bus. You get you a real listen, get you a motherfucker with some walls, and it will flip a nigga's head upside down. Because what is this experience? Yeah, bitch, you ain't gonna just whop on this motherfucker. I'm just saying. Peace. Next question.
Oh my goodness. We went all the way in, didn't we?
I'm just trying to help somebody for next Valentine's Day so they ain't single.
I mean, it's another thing that goes along with it is our age. Another thing that goes along with is our age. We're that let me lick you up and down till you stay stop generation. We did baby, I'm fiending generation. We did knock some boots generation. You know what I'm saying?
The cry for you generation. Yes.
The cry. Yes.
Baby, I'm begging, baby. Yes.
Baby, won't you just stay?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You couldn't just say that shit. You had to have actions. They went along with that shit to make that ass motherfucking stay. You know what I'm saying? when you get a person and you put it on their ass, I mean, and I'm not even talking about the physical penetration. I'm talking about the foreplay. The bitch is shaking and they ain't going nowhere. Once that
R. Kelly
motherfucker
gave
legs
us
start
12
shaking,
play.
there you go. I ain't pissing on nobody, but that 12 play is accurate.
Listen. And then he gave you a part 2 just in case you missed part 1. Now
Just in
this
case you missed
new
it, we
whole
can
shit is
run
just
this back.
I'm gonna drop it, I'm gonna pop it, I'm gonna back. Who nobody want that shit?
But that's what being with the young generations is like. It's just just a quick physical interaction. There's no emotions involved. It's just
A
get
whole
in, get
workout.
out. Come in, shut up, fuck, get out. That's it.
That's it. And I'll call you when I want it again.
Right. So when they actually get a somebody that makes them feel things that they ain't felt before, and 10 minutes after, both their legs still shaking and they don't know why.
These motherfuckers think they got multiple personality disorder. They be sitting in the room talking to their self and everything. What the fuck was that? I don't know. Did you feel that too?
I'm done. Let's get to this last question. Oh my God. So after this last question, everybody that's watching, if you have questions for the panel, I'm going to drop the link. Feel free to come up and ask what you want. But if you get out of pocket, we're going to get you up out of here. Just to let you know. But my last question for the night is, LGBTQ love deserves to be seen as, you fill in the blank. LGBTQ love deserves to be seen as what, Vonda?
I'm gonna add that black on there because this is in black. Revolutionary. And you already know what I say, the revolution will not be televised. Revolutionary. You'll never forget it.
I like that.
All right, Tim.
Normal. I mean, just like I explained to you a couple of minutes ago, we're not doing anything that nobody else isn't doing. Like, everybody is doing our shit now. It's not exclusively ours. So y'all need to stop demonizing us and acknowledge us as normal, because y'all are doing the same fucking thing when y'all go home as we are.
All right, Dre. All right.
I'm with Mary J. Blige. This is real. Period. Like it's real. It's authentic. It's what you want it to be. I mean, that's why they still searching, because it's real. That Luther Vandross, the house is not a home, love. That Teddy P, turn off the lights, love. When they get good, they yell at you, turn them off. That's what we get. We not that superficial shit y'all keep trying to copy off of Terry McMillan movies.
Oh Lord.
Ain't no Tyler Perry action over here. This real shit.
All right.
Rhonda, I see your hand raised.
I got to add something in there because I know people were trying to understand where my mind is. And those who truly know me, I mean, y'all know, but you think about it, man, we came here on a slave boat, I mean, there was a lot of things that we couldn't do. And our ancestors fought for us to get to where we are. Now, me being a black, black gay lesbian woman, I ain't got to be hiding nothing. I can do what I want, when I want, and have it how I want. And I ain't got to be sneaking and doing it. I can do it out loud and it will be respected. You know what I mean? Look at everything before me that came and made it so that I could be who I am today. My ancestors fought for a whole lot. A lot of y'all don't look at it, but I look at it in that way because the first strike is me being black. You know what I'm saying? And for me to be living my life out loud in the way that I do, that's why I said it is revolutionary. It means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? That I ain't got to be hiding and dipping and diving. I've had to live that life before when I lived in Salisbury, Maryland, not being able to be who I could be because it was just not accepted by society. And we were still fighting for our rights. Not only our rights as gay people, but our rights as black people. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody thinks like we ain't been free that long. Let's keep it real. We ain't even been a whole 100 years that we've been able to vote. Like, let's keep it all the way real. So that's why I said it's revolutionary. This black LGBTQ and black love is revolutionary. Trust me, and it will not be televised. I said
All
it.
right. All righty. So what do I think? Well, if I had to add a word to that, I would say that it's ancient. Our love is ancient and it's been around since the beginning of time. It's so ancient that we infused it with art and culture, society building, and most of the things that you love and know as history is because it's infused with our essence, our aura, LGBTQ, the flair, what you loved about Rome, what you love about philosophy, what you loved about your scholars, what you loved about the elders, um, us. So it's ancient. So stop playing and stop saying that science is turning us gay. Stop saying it's in the water. Stop saying it's being socially engineered because we've been here. We're ancient. And that's, my take on it. But I'm going to drop the link. This was a fabulous show. The Gays on Valentine's Day. And none of us was stereotypical. Ain't that amazing, right? But there
Yeah.
are some gays who are, but it just ain't us. We're giving you the real
Well,
deal.
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and drop the link because I want to see. I want to see if Pain Gray 818 is going to hide. They had a lot of comments. I want to see if they're actually going to jump on when you drop the link.
I
I'm
dropped
gonna
the
leave my
link.
pain alone now. A pain.
Y'all come on up and ask y'all questions. Don't be scared. Ask the community. We are here. It's not often you get to ask LGBTQ plus people a question. Don't be afraid, don't be shy, or if it's something you like to say, if you're a part of the community, come up and express your opinion. If you feel like we overlooked something here, Tim done disappeared. Where you go, Tim? His phone must have died or something. I don't know. I don't think anybody's brave enough to come up.
Do we have a way to see if they're still in the like watching?
I can tell how many people are watching, but I can't tell you exactly who.
Got you.
But
Got you.
the show rolls. Did y'all learn anything tonight about being in the community? Anybody? Did you learn anything?
I learned y'all nasty, and the revolution will not be televised.
Oh. Oh boy. Did you learn anything, Vonda?
I didn't really learn anything, but it was an emphasize on something that I started seeing years ago. And it's when I think it was Andre when it said that y'all doing what we doing over here. And then when Tim said that they took over the anal sex, that just, it's not really learning. It's just remembering, like, yeah, that is true. You know what I'm saying? And then they just how they say that we're nasty, but and this, that, and the other that they say about us. But that's about it. It was a great show tonight. What happened to Tim?
There go Tim. Tim, did you learn anything tonight?
You
I
mute.
hear Tim. He muted. Up, he went out. I didn't learn anything tonight. Like you said, everything just was a reminder of everything that goes on when it comes to our community. But I did find it fascinating to know that and Andre brought it out that these men got all these G spots. And I think that you guys need to create a class. Like there needs to be a class for oral and G spots for men, and we can come on and get this in black money because that might help a couple people in their life. I'm like,
My granddaddy always said, never show your secrets in public.
Tim, what you learned tonight? Did you learn anything?
Actually, I did. I learned how gay men and gay women or have very similar struggles. It's not as far apart as we might think. Sometimes we experience very similar things, and it's one of the reasons why I'm glad that I'm a part of this podcast and this panel, because I've learned some of the things that I used to think, such as y'all don't understand what we go through. And the more shows we do, I'm realizing that y'all go through the exact same stuff that we do. So yeah, and a lot of the things that I agree with all of y'all on just solidified that we all go through a lot of very similar things.
Yeah, we do. Being in this community because we give off that extra, like I said, je ne sais quoi. We got that little extra thing that people that make people turn their heads and like, but what is it about them? God just anointed us with that little sprinkle
Actually,
that does us something.
Yep.
We got that little extra.
mhm.
But is there anything else anybody on the panel would like to share about the gays on Valentine's Day that you didn't get to say or anything before we close out the show?
No, I'm just glad they don't think it's just a big free for all on Valentine's Day for us.
Mm,
I'm glad we got a chance to. Well, let me rephrase that. It's not a big free for all for everybody on Valentine's Day.
right, right. Mm. Vonda, it look like you have something pressing you want to say.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I think tonight was a very great show. Um, got to get a lot off the chest. I just wish people would listen. They stop making passing judgment on us. Take a look at what's going on in your bedroom for you decide what's going on ours on Valentine's Day. Because as you can clearly see, some of us don't even celebrate that holiday. You know what I mean? I don't. I mean nothing against Catholic people, but he's not a part of my religion, and I don't know about Saint Valentine, but I give love every day. I don't under. It's just, and if I'm with someone who celebrates Valentine just because of how I feel, because it's a holiday, I'm gonna support them. But I just don't see how people go broke on one day buying the same roses they could have bought last week for $15, and then on Valentine's Day you spending close to 200. Like it's not making sense to me. You could have used that money a little bit better. But that's all I want y'all to know about me. Some of us don't even celebrate it. Work and sleep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put up the paint and sip and let Andre go in, and then we're gonna close this show out.
All right, y'all. So we are in the last week of selling our paint and sip. I need numbers by next week. But listen, everybody always say it's never a fun time going on in Wilmington, especially for the LGBTQIA plus community. Baby, we have partnered with Lafayette Gallery, the hottest gallery in the city of Wilmington. I promise you that. And we have put together a rainbow paint and sip year donation of $60. I think it is. I can't see. $65. Whatever that price say on that QR code is going to include all of your materials. You're going home with your own canvas art that you have created from scratch. It will be light fare, which means that a brother will be in the kitchen prior to us arriving at the place. We have 2 signature drinks by Delaware's hottest bartender, Crystal, who is phenomenal. She will be making 2 signature drinks for us that is included in your package. Wine will be flowing all night. If you are comfortable to BYOB, I might ask you what you sipping on. But nonetheless, we're going to have a great time, and Eunice LaFate is going to electrify your mind. You will leave this gallery an artist. You may think I can't draw, you might think I can't paint, but I promise you, baby, when you leave this gallery, you are going to be a certified artist with your name signed on your own shit. You can make copies and sell it for all I care. All I know is you will not leave the same. No, this ain't gonna be a hold down like some of the other painting sips and having niggas crotches all over the place. We ain't doing that here. We are sophisticated people, and we are going to enjoy our night. Scan their QR code. Get your ticket. Get your ticket. Get your ticket. Get your ticket. Saturday, March the 14th. 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at LaFate Gallery, 227 North Market Street. Tickets will not be sold at the door. Get your tickets, people. You can go to immecorp.org and you will see the link directly on our website to get your tickets. You missed this, somebody slapped the piss out of you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Miss it, I'm sending smack. It's in her name. Smack. I'm gonna have her smack the shit out of you. You miss it if you want to.
Wow.
That's all I'm saying.
God.
Oh, and the cast of In Black is gonna be in the building. And we paid for our tickets. Get your damn ticket before I get smacked to smack the piss out of you. That's all I'm saying. You see that hand? It do more than just foreplay.
Oh Lord.
That's all I'm saying. She gonna smack the piss.
Listen, this panel is wild. Listen, if this your first time watching it, Black, tell a friend because it gets a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
This was one of our lighter shows, and you know what, we need a lighter show. But next week it's going to get deep. I don't have the topic yet, but we will be going in, and it will be probably longer than this, and all of our panel will probably be there. But we thank everyone that tuned in for joining us next week. Hopefully you'll come 8 p.m. ish. You know, we on CP time. 8 p.m. ish. We will be here.
We'll be on time next week.
Talking our trash. We hope you get your tickets for the paint and sip. I'll definitely be there. I'm looking forward to hang with everybody in person. I am sick of this freaking fracking snow. Let's just, Andre, put a prayer in that it doesn't snow.
I don't complain because I'll be off work. That's all I'm saying.
Put a prayer in.
It ain't gonna snow the 14th. Get your tickets.
Yeah, we gonna be there. But until next week, y'all just like I said, like, share everything I Am Me in Black. Stay tuned for the rebranding of I Am Me. We got a few announcements that's going to be coming up. We got a few more awesome events like the paint and sip that's going to come up. As usual, join us next week, 8 p.m. ish for In Black. It's going to go down. It's going to get a little bit more raunchier than this. Trust me. Panel, everybody say good night because we out of here.
Good night.
Night.
Have a good one. Be blessed.
Peace.